I thought exploring an abandoned school at night alone would be a thrill, but it turned into a nightmare. You won't believe what happened. Imagine a place where every whisper and every step echoes through the corridors of time, a relic forgotten by all but the bravest of souls. As the sun dipped below the horizon, I pulled into the gravel parking lot of what used to be high school. The sky, a somber shade of gray, cast elongated shadows that seemed to reach out from the crumbling facade of the building. It was here, at this forsaken place, that I hoped to uncover, or perhaps confirm, the eerie legends that lingered like the whispers of the past. Armed with nothing more than a flashlight and a digital camera, I was about to embark on a nocturnal adventure that I believed would be thrilling. Little did I know, it would turn into a bone-chilling encounter that would haunt me for years to come. As night falls, I find myself standing before a creepy abandoned school. The deep, thoughtful gray sky casts long shadows over the decaying facade of what was once filled with children's laughter and screams. Now it's just a silent monument to decay, located on the outskirts of a forgotten town. The air is heavy with silence and a sense of foreboding, but my curiosity is stronger than my fear. I'm determined to explore it, even if it means entering alone. As I approach the entrance, the air grows colder. Each step on the gravel path sounds like a thunderous echo, piercing the ghostly silence. This building with boarded-up windows and a cracked facade watches me, almost beckoning me inside. It's time to go in, I mutter to myself. The path to the main entrance is overgrown, weeds clutching at my jeans as I push through them. I pause on the steps, taking a deep breath before pushing open the heavy doors. With a deep inhale, I squeeze past the rusty gates, the metallic creak sharply contrasting with the silence engulfing the air. My flashlight cuts through the darkness, a lone beam of light against the all-consuming dark. The walls, adorned with layers of peeling paint, seem to watch me with unseeing eyes as I make my way deeper inside. Inside, the air is stale, filled with the smell of mold and rotting wood. My flashlight slices through the darkness, revealing halls lined with lockers, the paint on them flaking off in large strips. Each step I take resonates with an ominous echo in the empty corridors, the sound bouncing off the walls and seeming to follow me. I'm drawn to a staircase leading to the lower levels. As I descend, the air grows colder, and a damp chill envelops me. My flashlight flickers, casting creepy shadows that dance on the edge of my vision. The silence is oppressive, broken only by the occasional drip of water and my own uneven breathing. As I begin to feel the rhythm of my steps, the silence is shattered by a sudden noise. It's a soft, dragging sound, as if something is being pulled across the floor. My heart leaps to my throat, and I freeze, listening intently. Gathering my courage, I follow the sound to the old gymnasium. The door is slightly ajar. Pushing it open, I discover the source of the noise. A broken doll, its glassy eyes staring blankly into the void as it slowly sways on a worn rope tied to a basketball hoop. A creepy draft makes it twist slightly. As I turn to leave, the air inexplicably grows colder, and I feel an undeniable sensation of being watched. Shadows seem to gather and move independently of my flashlight beam. A whisper of displaced air brushes my ear, and I spin around, sweeping the flashlight through the darkness, finding nothing but an empty room. Just as I reach the bottom stair, I hear it, a faint sound, like something dragging across the floor. It stops as suddenly as it began, replaced by a heavy silence that seems to press on my ears. My heart pounds wildly as I cautiously move towards the sound. Turning a corner, I come face to face with something Unimaginable. A dark figure, its edges blurred as if made of smoke. It stands motionless, watching me with unseen eyes. I freeze, my breath catching in my throat. The figure moves towards me, and panic seizes me. Heart pounding, I backed away, the floorboards groaning under my weight. As I turned to leave, I heard a whisper, a soft, hissing voice that seemed to come from nowhere and everywhere all at once. "Stay," it breathed, sending a wave of terror over me. I turn and run, the sound of my footsteps drowned out by the pounding of my heart. The corridors twist more than I remember, as if the school itself is shifting its shape to lure me into its walls. I pass classrooms that seem strangely alive, desks and chairs overturned as though just vacated. Shadows move in the darkness, flickering in the light of my flashlight, always watching, always following. Stumbling, I enter the gym, and the double doors slam behind me, echoing through the vast space. For a moment, I'm alone in the darkness, my flashlight dead. Then it flickers back on, illuminating a ghostly figure standing at the other end of the gym. Then, survival instincts kicked in. I turned and ran, my footsteps echoing in the empty school as I retraced my steps back to the entrance. The corridors seemed to twist and turn, disorienting me, as if the school itself was changing its layout to trap me within its walls. Finally, I saw it. The front doors, moonlight streaming through the glass panels above. With one last burst of adrenaline, I pushed through, stumbling out into the cool night air. The oppressive atmosphere of the school dissipated as the doors slammed shut behind me, the echoes of the night's horrors still ringing in my ears. The doors slam behind me, and I lean against the wall, gasping and shaking with fear. When I finally dare to look back at the abandoned school, its windows dark and empty, I realize what I saw was real. This night will haunt me forever, a reminder of the thin veil between the normal and the paranormal. I drive away, the school fading into the distance, but memories of that dark, smoky figure linger in my mind. I know I will never return, but the story of this night must be told. Ending this video, I want to say that some places are better left unexplored. The school is one of those places, its corridors echoing remnants of a restless past, too closely tied to the present. I urge you, my brave viewers, to be cautious in your pursuits of the supernatural. Remember, curiosity can unlock not just secrets, it can awaken fears better left undisturbed. If you enjoyed this chilling journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications on our channel to join us in future explorations. Stay safe, be curious, and most importantly, be spooky.